how do guys feel when you're approached by women and when women ask to take you out? How does that
feel? So women bring more to the plate now, and like men get intimidated by it, and so like men just don't know how to act anymore.
Shots fired! I don't know how to act.
She personally don't even feel comfortable a girl driving me around. Like,
Is she on wreck or something?
Nah, it's just...
Yeah, what are you trying to say? Women, we are emotion based.
Yeah, we are.
So we'll say one thing and expect you to understand, okay, I mean this.
Why you gotta play games? Tell us what you want.
See, that's what I'm saying. Look, the difference between the 90s, love, is that there wasn't social media. They had nothing to compare their relationship to. It was like they did nice things because they wanted to. And now it's turning into I'm going to get you before you get me. And it's really stupid.
Please stop idolizing these celebrity relationships.
Oh my God.
Please. See, you didn't know we was all going to be on the same side. Stop.
What don't we understand?
What don't women understand about
men?
Yeah,
talk about it.
Ooh. Y'all done? Y'all before you look, hey.
Ooh.
Free your mind, just free your mind. Take the chains off, you don't need them, that's fine. Liberation is in peace of mind.
Liberation is in peace of mind. Liberation is in peace of mind. Liberation is in peace of mind. Liberation is in peace of mind.
Free your mind, just free your mind. Take the chains off, you don't need them, that's fine.
Welcome everybody. This is the True Mind Podcast, episode 5. As you can see, I have a different setup going on. I'm really excited about this episode. I am low-key a little bit, I won't say nervous, but I'm interested to see, where the conversation is going to go. As you know, if you're on social media or just living life in 2022, it's a lot different than how life was back when our parents was growing up, things of that nature. And today I just want to open the platform to have a conversation about, the climate of dating, men, women, differences, similarities, and everything in that whole realm. So I'm going to get straight into it. I'm not going to make a big introduction to my guests like I usually do because you can see them, they're in frame. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, starting with my boy on the right.
My name is Jonathan. Nice to meet you. It's nice to meet them too. I'm excited to see. This is my first podcast, so we're gonna see how it goes.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Hello, everybody. My name is Saren. I'm an artist. I have been on True Mind Podcast before, but I heard that he was doing this, and I was like, I have to be a part of it. So here I am, and I'm so excited to talk today to everybody.
No doubt. And this is everybody's first time meeting besides.
Yeah.
So
I forgot to tell them what I do.
Go ahead. What you do?
I just started acting and modeling. Got a one-way show coming up, so I'm gonna announce that later on.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, sir. Sharon, did you introduce what you did?
Yeah, I said I'm an artist.
The people know you already.
I've been on the podcast.
You want to know more about her too in detail, go watch our episode. It is on YouTube and SoundCloud right now.
Yeah.
Y'all know who I am, so I don't need to introduce myself, you feel me? So I'm going to pass it to my friend right here.
I'm Ayesha, and this is my first podcast too, so we're gonna go through it together. But follow me on Instagram, ayesa.xl.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Nice. No doubt. So I had a few of you send in some questions via Twitter and email. I do have some questions for myself. Some questions on my own. But the first thing is, how do y'all feel in general just about the climate of dating, nowadays, your dating lives? How do you feel it is right now in this?
I feel like... Okay, I'll start. I feel like we are in a period where a lot of people are just looking to have fun. I feel like the people that, the generation before us, that is our parents, our grandparents, it was very... the men are the providers and the women kind of trailed behind.
More traditional.
Yeah, very traditional. And now we're in a day and age where it's like the girls are kind of sick of it. And the men are kind of realizing that we're sick of it. And so now it's turning into I'm going to get you before you get me. Yeah. And it's really stupid.
Yeah. I would agree. How do you feel about what she said?
I feel like, what do they say? There's piss in the dating pool.
Yeah.
That's how I
I
feel.
never heard it.
That's what they
I
say.
never heard that either.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what I mean.
Tell us.
Right?
Basically, that means like it's pretty much picking your poison. Like you're gonna jump into a pool and there's gonna be piss in there, but it's how much piss do you want in there? You know.
Damn.
So it's like
As you can
I
see,
feel if you find something good,
Keep it.
You know, like we gonna get deep into it, but there's a lot to it. How I feel personally, there's a lot to it. But if you find something good, keep that. Don't mess it up.
for sure. That's deep. Ayesha, how do you feel?
Well, I feel like nowadays, like she said, women want to do or are doing more. So women bring more to the plate now, and like men get intimidated by it, and so like men just don't know how to act anymore because of that.
She
She
hit.
said, "Y'all don't know how to act."
Damn.
She hit a nail on the head though, because I was gonna get into that too.
What's that?
I was gonna get into loving yourself, being confident. Like there's a lot of, especially here in Atlanta, there's a lot of bums. There's a lot of bums.
Yeah.
Like
But they're confident bums.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
are confident bums,
They
yeah.
get comfortable too. They're like,
Yeah.
yes, you drive the car, babe. I'm just gonna be in the passenger seat. It's
Right,
like,
Yeah.
right.
what are we doing? You know what I mean?
personally don't even feel comfortable a girl driving me around. Like I
Is she
obviously
on wreck or something? What you mean?
Nah, it's just
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
she ready.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like, it's like, if she driving, that means like, when it comes time to get gas, you're not gonna pump the gas, I'm gonna pump the gas. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. Like, that's just weird to me. Like,
Can she drive a boat?
can she drive the boat?
Yeah.
That means different things.
Yeah, I'm
though.
like-
what you mean by, what you mean by that?
That's what she can't drive the car. She can drive the boat though. Yeah or no?
Bro, what do you mean by drive the boat though? Like,
I was trying to set you up, but it didn't work. So we
Oh,
can
okay.
move past that.
I'm about to say, it depends on what you do.
But me personally, I feel like the dating pool is like, I guess I would agree when you say, I guess you could say toxic, but it depends on like where you're at and what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're just caught up on social media, caught up in the world, and you trying to go after what's hot or what's this, what's that, you know what I mean? That's like a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't even necessarily know what you want. You're going off what you think you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what comes with that. So it's like what I've had to do is really like evaluate myself and like understand myself and what I really want, like what's really gonna make me like happy.
Yeah.
And now that I feel like I don't know everything, but I know more of it. I know myself more. It's like I know what I want more now. So I know what I want in a woman, and you know what I'm saying. Like fun is cool, and you know what I'm saying. We all, you know what I mean, we're all pretty still young here on the couch. But it's like I don't think there's an age limit to like happiness, like true happiness. You know what I'm saying, or fun. Like you don't have to feel like once you reach an age you can't have fun no more. It's like you determine what fun is, and you determine what your happiness is. So it's like, I think no matter what you're dating, whether you're single in a relationship, you should always like learn yourself, you know what I mean? Like really understand yourself more. And I think it'll just help your success rate when it comes to finding a person, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? If you want to, I mean, it's a lot of BBLs, it's a lot of fake stuff going on out here. It's a lot of, you know what I'm
BBLs are
saying?
killing y'all.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? But you want her to be real. You want her to be real, but you're going after everything that's fake. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
But I love
nothing against people who got that too. Like, if you got some work done, that's your lifestyle, that's you. You know what I mean? Nothing. But I'm just saying.
I love that you brought up the whole everybody posting things on social media, because a lot of times that can put out a false reality of what relationships are really supposed to be. Yeah, but it puts out a false reality, and a lot of times people are like, I want a 90s kind of love. The difference between the 90s love is that there wasn't social media. They had nothing to compare their relationship to. It was like they did nice things because they wanted to, not because, oh, this is the thing to do. Right. They're buying somebody a car because they genuinely want to, not because they want to go viral.
Right.
Can we talk about that too? Please stop idolizing these celebrity relationships.
Oh my God.
Please.
Right.
See, you didn't know we was all gonna be on the same
me.
side. Stop, please. That
Oh
is,
my God.
yo, you just recently. How many divorces did you out here about
A
recently?
lot,
too many.
Miguel.
And people like, oh my gosh, oh, I didn't expect that, because you don't know them.
They're real people.
You just
They're
react to the
real
pictures
people.
too. You just think everything is happiness and sunshine because all you're looking at is the photos. And by the way, I'm gonna edit this
Yo,
part
these 808s.
because the thing is, this is just bass. That's like noise cancellation. I can fix that.
Okay.
So don't worry about that. But and I'll edit this part out.
Okay.
But yeah, no trouble.
Right.
We just got a soundtrack now, I guess. But
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We can edit things out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we can also pick these up
Yeah. Exactly.
and talk like straight.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a rapper.
Yeah.
Is that phone still recording? Right. Okay. Cool.
In reality,
Keep
it was
it
not
going.
recording anything.
You're right. What were we just talking about?
False reality of relationship.
Oh,
And idolizing.
the celebrity. The celebrity.
Yeah, idolizing.
Still counting? Okay, cool. Who was talking? Because I don't want to, that might be weird.
I mean, I said what I said, then you were like, stop idolizing these celebrity relationships. There are a lot of people getting
like
divorced.
divorces and stuff. Yeah. I want to chime in on what you was talking about. Both of y'all were talking about. I think too, like if you really think about it, this is kind of some deep next level stuff, but it's like at the end of the day, even when it comes to like black people in general, like our culture, we were kind of brought to this country and like a lot of their ideals and their ideologies were like forced on us. So like whether it's religion, whether it's matriarch, whether it's the power structure, whether it's relationships, monogamy, a lot of it was just this. So it's like, I'm not saying anything's wrong with any of the things, but it's like, until you take that time to like, is this what I want to do? You know what I'm saying? You're never still going to be happy because it's always going to be kind of like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like even with like Christianity, because I was big into like that religion specifically for a while, but it was because it was all I was new. Mm-hmm. And I was almost scared to like search for anything else. So like, you know, once I did, you know, take the time to do that though, it was like, okay, well, I agree with this, but this don't necessarily line up or this don't really make sense to me. But just feeling free enough to do that, I feel like is important.
I mean,
when it comes to everything.
We're going to still talk about relationships, but when you brought that up, I'm a huge Black history person. So real quick, okay? 2% of first off, Africa is 4 times bigger than North America itself. Mm-hmm. Only 2% of Africans were brought over here. Look at the culture of today.
Yeah.
Look at everything. We got Woman King. Mm-hmm. We got Wakanda Forever. Look at the music that's in.
And that's how it's meant to be.
And Christianity is a huge religion, but look at the religions that were back in Africa. We have Ma'at, we have a lot of different things. Mm-hmm. So now everybody's kind of figuring out their own thing. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like everything is kind of getting back to how it's supposed to be. Yikes, don't cancel me. But
right.
Here we are, you know what I mean? So
it would appear that way for sure. Have any of y'all seen the Woman King movie?
Absolutely, twice.
I want to see it. I didn't even know it was out.
It's so good.
How'd you feel about it?
I love it.
Okay.
I love it because it's not women kill men. When that's how it can come off. It's women killing men who have abused them.
Don't spoil it now. I didn't see it. Don't spoil it.
Nah, I mean, that's what it shows in the preview. Like, that's the preview.
Okay.
But it's not a man versus woman.
I don't want to say challenge it, but this is a perspective from somebody that I haven't seen it yet, but I have a friend that did. Yeah. And he was saying the problem he had with it was like there was no relationship dynamic between the black man and black woman that was like positive or admired. Like everything was toxic and everything was like.
Well, not to spoil the movie, there was a love interest, but she had to sacrifice. In order to be with him, she would have to sacrifice where she was living to keep her own safety and keep her own sanity. Mm-hmm. So if you want to find out more, go see the film.
Go see the movie. Go support it.
But
for sure.
Yeah, there was love in the movie.
Well, that's good to hear because, like I said, I just feel like art is art, movies are movies. But like a lot of times when you have like something that's like historic, because this was kind of based on history.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you have mainly a black cast. But not all the writers are black. That always is gonna like kind of deter me.
That's gonna change the whole topic.
Yeah, but it's like.
Can I shout out somebody real quick?
Go ahead.
Donald. What's
Glover?
his last name? Yes, Glover.
Oh,
do y'all watch Atlanta?
I've seen some episodes. It's a good show.
It's the last season.
Yeah, I've seen that.
The season before this season. Y'all didn't watch it, so we can't even talk about it. But you big on Black history?
Yeah.
This guy is a genius.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He is a genius. On one of the episodes, and I never knew it. Like, but y'all gotta watch it to understand it. But I realized the difference between Black and African American just from what he explained it.
That's gonna change the whole topic of this podcast.
Because when I tell you,
It's a different podcast.
when I tell you, I never understood it. Taking all these tests and you checking off Black or African American, I'm like, why is that together? Like,
Race,
but it's really
ethnicity.
different.
Black was an invention.
It's really different. A lot of people don't realize
We all like,
it's really different.
yeah.
It's really different.
It is. We're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're gonna get into that.
I might spoil one of the episodes.
Look.
Let's get into
Okay.
it.
Hey, this is the True Mind Podcast. Speak your mind at all times. But to kind of redirect it, what I want to do is I kind of want to start on one end and hopefully get to the light at the end of the conversation. So
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the toxic stuff, if that's okay with y'all.
Okay.
And we gonna take some self accountability. We'll start this way this time. What would you say is a toxic trait of yours, if you have one, or two or three?
I think my toxic trait is cutting people off. So I wouldn't like tell people like, hey, I'm not feeling it. I just cut them off.
You just disappear.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing. I already know that. And when it is really important, I do like communicate. But if it's something small, I just cut them off. And that's a really bad trait because it lingers. Like they'll come back, and then I have to somehow, not engage in that because I had ended it.
I don't know if that's necessarily toxic though. I guess it would depend on the dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Because like some people do need to be cut off.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
would you say you're a ghoster?
I'm a ghoster, yeah.
Oh, okay. So are you fearful of like that? What's the word? Not contact, but like when you don't like to argue.
Non-confrontational?
Confrontation. Yeah. Are you not confrontational?
I think it's more like I don't like to let people down.
Mm.
So, like,
Okay.
I don't like disappointing people. I don't like making them sad. Like, I just want to make everyone happy.
Yeah.
Okay. So mine's is kind of in the same realm with yours. It's like, I don't even know if this is considered toxic, but like my toxic trait is like, if somebody sends me off or like lies to me or just shows non-interest, like there's a good chance you probably won't hear from me again, like ever. Like, I don't know if that's a bad thing or if that's just like self-love or like what, but it's like, damn, I'm like, damn. Because I would think about like, was it really that bad? Like, did you? But then I'd be like, no, my gut, and like something told me like that was, and it's like, because my thing is I'm cool, everybody's cool, like nothing's forced, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying, but like don't lead people on or like lie to people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like, why? What's the point?
Definitely hate liars. I don't like lying either.
Yeah, so yeah, that's my toxic trait, I guess.
I think that's why I ghost people because.
But
You
I'm
don't
not
wanna
gonna. My problem is I'm not gonna ghost. Like I'm gonna tell you what the problem is and why I have problem. You know what I'm saying? And
See,
you know
toxic.
yeah. So yeah.
I think my toxic trait is that I do not forget anything. If you cross me or you do something, that will forever remain in my head. I will forgive you, but I will never forget.
Yeah.
Super memory.
Super, especially when it sticks out. And one thing I'm working on, I've never cheated in my life. I've never cheated in my life.
Second
Ever.
clause to that.
Clap it up, right?
Look, he was
But
like, you've had thoughts. No.
no. But if we're not together and you cross me, the lick is getting back. And I'm working on it.
Ooh.
I'm working on it.
I'm working.
I'm working on myself.
Strategizing.
I am, because, and it's not like I'll just do something right away, but I don't forget. And if you, like, how do I put an example? Like, if you say you're one place, I'm very, like, I trust the person that I'm talking to. If you say you're here, then you're here. I'm not going to blow you up, whatever. But if you really weren't where you said you were, next time you tell me you're over there, I'm going to think you're doing what you were doing last time.
Yeah, true.
So then it becomes a thing where it's like, oh, now I don't trust you.
Okay. That's
So,
interesting.
would you say you get back revenge?
I don't look at it as revenge. I look at it as saving my own emotions. And it's something I'm working on.
Yeah, cause when you say get licked back, that makes me think like you finna like.
It's not
return
it's not even like that. Getting my lick back could be me not talking to you.
Okay.
Getting my lick back could be me, I don't know, I want food and ordering the most expensive thing on the menu.
Right.
Like, the lick is gonna come back.
That's funny.
But it doesn't have to be me messing with somebody else.
Yeah.
But you're going to pay. Don't disrespect
me. In real life.
Don't cross me, literally.
Ooh, damn, that's deep. So you would rather, like, do you feel like until you do get that, you can't cut the person off, or you can't just...
I care too much about people.
Yeah.
And I forgive people.
Me too.
But I'm not stupid. You will never do that again.
For sure.
I'm you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm you. For sure.
Yeah.
Forgiveness is for yourself, though. That's another conversation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because you don't want to carry that energy into...
You don't. And it's one of the reasons why I do forgive and I hear people out.
Yeah.
But karma is real.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is.
It really is.
And so,
Like, for real.
like,
Good karma, too. Like, if you putting in that work, putting that...
yeah.
The time is coming.
Yeah.
You don't cross me, you won't have nothing to worry about.
Right.
Don't cross her.
My toxic trait
This is
is
the future. No, but I'm messing with you.
honestly, and I feel like only certain people could do it, but it's like I always said the people that can hurt me the most is my parents, my brother, my sister, or my girl. You know, so it's like if I'm hurt, I hurt you back. Like, it's kind of the same, but it's not like, it's not to a level of cheating or whatever. It's like, you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you with my words. Like, I'm gonna hit you where it hurts. That's it. But it's a work in progress too for me though. Like, I got a lot better. I've been told I got a lot better. We fighting demons. Yeah, I've been told I got a lot better, and I can't be so hard on myself because I don't want to blow up nobody's spot or anything like that. But you know, there's a foundation. It starts off somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, start off at home. Like, if you got hurt at home, you know,
You gonna bring that out with you.
Yeah.
That's why mothership is so important.
Yeah.
And it's like, I ain't gonna cap. I don't, like, when I'm seeing, like, just girls, like, my age or younger, you know what I'm saying, nowadays, like, I don't be seeing a lot of, like, traits or qualities, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean, like, oh, she's like my mother. I mean, just, like, a mother in general. It's, like, a lot of, like, selfishness. And same with dudes. Like, dudes don't like responsibility, you know what I'm saying? But, like, my whole thing is this. Like, I feel like in culture today, like, it's like a lot of men versus women.
Yeah.
Y'all feel that too?
Yes, absolutely.
And what the whole game is to me is, like, it's funny how, like, in the 50s and 60s, it was like there was way more success as far as, like, relationships and marriages and, like, just black, all cultures, but just relationships in general. And it was like it's us versus them. But now, like, they done flip the game, and it's like they pinning us against each other.
Yeah.
They pinning people with different races, sexual orientation, and it's like they want to keep people fighting. You know what I'm saying? So we don't never ever like elevate or evolve. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
do you know what I blame for that though?
What do you
honestly? Not even social media. I blame the music because I would say this. I blame the music because all right, so I'm thinking to the Christian culture also. You know? So I know a few things. I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? But from my understanding, you know, the devil was once in heaven. You know, he was casted out, but his gift was with music. Yeah. So it's like, when you think about it, it's like he was casted out, so now he's using his gift, but he's using his gift to influence too.
I get what you're saying. So you're saying that there is a certain type of spirit in the music.
Most definitely.
Okay.
I feel like, because even like, there's YouTubers or whatever that got famous with music and stuff, and there's people that do music, and honestly, you know the industry we in. Like, you've met some famous people. I don't know if you've experienced this, but like, there's people that I've met that's famous, and they don't act like that, like, online. Like, they're really cool. Like, they're not ratchet. Like, you're not this ghetto music. You
like an alter ego or something.
Yeah. So it's like, it's what sells. Killing sells. Drugs sells. Sex sells. All those negative things sells. White people don't sing or rap about that to each other.
Well, see, this is the whole game, though. It's like, if it was like, it don't be as obvious as it's sounding right now, and it's like, our culture, sometimes we feel like, oh, we come from the mud, that's our environment, so that's what we're going to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily that we want to just kill ourselves, but it's like, this is where we come from. But it really isn't where we come from, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's like, when people get set, I'm sorry, not to cut you off.
No, I cut you off. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get out.
I just want to say last thing, but when people get like sad about, you know, King Von and all this, it's like, we like celebrate that culture, you know what I'm saying? Same with even like Dirt, you know what I mean? You in a relationship, but like every song you talking about fucking hoes on tour and like your words is powerful, so it's like, that stuff is real. So you just gotta keep in contact, like what you taking and like what you saying, because whether it's consciously or subconsciously, that stuff's gonna play out in your life.
And this is in regards to what influences relationships not lasting the way they did back in the day.
It's definitely related.
Sure.
I feel like.
Look at the pause.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm like, okay. So I think the music does make an impact, but I also feel like social media again makes an impact. Why was stuff lasting so long? Because wasn't nobody in their business.
Comparing.
Look at anytime anybody makes a post about somebody they with, the first thing everybody doing is sending it to somebody and look at what's the name? She could do better. He could do better. Why are they together? Why
are you in their bedroom?
I'm like, why are you at your big age worried about who are they with? What are they doing? And it's one of those things where I do also feel like music does have a huge, major influence on the relationship aspect of today.
Because think about it, like besides from musicians, people look at actors and actresses, but musicians, like there's a lot of plastic surgery going on. There's a lot of models. I would say like not like models like I model, like models like this is how it should look.
Oh, for sure.
So like everybody's looking at that, and they're like, oh, if you got a girl like that, you good, like you bad, you gotta. That's just, it's a lot of people looking at a lot of surface level stuff. Like it's nothing like on the inside people will focus on. There's a lot of surface things, and there's a lot of like you said, oh, why are you with that person? Well, you don't know their relationship. Like you don't know what sparked. You don't know how they met. You don't know any of that stuff. You just looking at, oh, he got her or she got him or you don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go back to why men and women are like against each other. I think it's because women didn't have a lot of rights back then, right? Mm-hmm. So, like you said earlier, you kind of see roles. Like men should be the one who drive, or maybe that's just how you feel, but a lot of men out here feel like that. Like, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. But women are out here fighting to be doing the same thing, but they're not being taken serious, you know?
And that's because a lot of women are independent too. There's a lot of strong independent women.
You know what the definition of independent means? Alone. By yourself.
And what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But it be the ones that be saying that also be wanting like, oh, but I'm so lonely, or I want. It's like you.
That too.
So let's talk about it.
Hold on. I was going at another angle though. I was going at another angle. When I say independent, they have no other choice. Because first of all, this goes back to the dating pool having a lot of piss in it. Like the standard for guys is like, you know, the quality is bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be around. Like I have friends. You know, I meet people, and I'm like, I meet a lot of cool people, but at the same time, I meet a lot of like, yo, you gotta get it together. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they don't have no other choice because it's like what they're looking for is not out there.
Okay. Yeah.
Or what they're looking for is coochie.
Ooh. Yikes.
That too. I wasn't even gonna get into that.
Were you talking about men just now or women? What were you talking about?
I was talking about.
I'll say this, because you talked about independent women and being alone and and you said what we want relationships, but we also are so independent. Here's the thing: women want. I'll speak for myself, and if you agree, because there's two women here, all women are not the same. Okay, but as for us, for me, I want someone that can out-dominate me. Because if I'm not feeling you, I will dap you up so quick. What's up, bro? I'll hit you with a bro real quick.
Up, bro?
I'll hit you with a bro real quick. Sure. If I can already see like, oh, I can dominate you. But if you can come over and you are like doing more than me, or you at least give me something to like, oh wow, I really admire you.
Yeah, look up to them.
Then it's like, oh wow, like that's what women want.
But that's okay, right?
That's
but
fine.
This environment, this world, I feel like they try to shun people for even saying things like that, because it's like, like even with like women being leaders, it's like it's okay for you to want to be a leader, but at the same time, for you to want to be around somebody that inspires you, that's not a problem.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like when you were talking about like how women were fighting for rights and things of that nature, I feel like there's a lot of things that like are more equal, I guess you can say now, but like at the same time, I think there's just things that men are attracted to and things that women are attracted to at their core, at their
Let's
nature.
talk about that. What is that?
You know what I'm saying?
What is that?
Men love feminine energy. Like we love a woman. We love a woman that's gonna come into a room and hold on, let me move this. Let me fix that because it could look a little better. They're gonna freshen up the thing. The place is gonna smell nice. They're gonna do things because it ain't that a man can't do that. Like a man can be clean and be organized, but that's something that we tend to strive for, like, or be attracted to in a partner. Same way a woman could go and lift, like, she could go and dumbbell 150 pounds. That don't really, like, why would I mean, that's not necessarily attracted to me. On the other hand, she might love the fact that I could lift up a building, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I just think we gotta get to the point where we're comfortable in saying that there are things that both genders are attracted to.
Yeah.
And it don't mean that people have to be that way, but it just is what it is. Like a dude who's 5 foot may not be able to talk to a girl, but that's how he was born. He can't control that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like same thing with men. It's like you gotta, like, when you come into the world, it's like girls aren't gonna like you for just what you are, like what you're born with. You gotta like accomplish some things and kind of like build yourself up. Yeah. On the flip side, as a man, a man don't care if a girl, if she looks like you, she could work at McDonald's. She could be a CEO. Yeah. I'm still gonna come talk to her when she's at the gas station. Just because men are visual. Yeah. Not every man is gonna like be layered or in depth. Like I like to say I am, because like it's pretty girls everywhere. Like I done been in Miami. I done been everywhere. It's like you come to a point where you see like what's valuable though. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like looks
pretty.
Right.
Yeah.
Looks not
I can't stand a person that is, one of my biggest pet peeves is a freaking pretty boy. Or a freaking, I don't know, girl. No, we're talking about girls.
I know what you're talking about. It's a name. It's a word for it.
I don't know what it's.
Metrosexual dude or something?
Something just like you look great, but in here there's nothing. Like there's air.
Yeah.
Like a jock.
I hate that.
It echoes.
Like, like I hate, it's hollow.
Yeah.
I hate that.
What's funny is that was one of the questions, was like, what do you not like in men and what you do like?
Let's talk about it.
We kind of went there naturally
Let's
anyway.
Talk about it.
We kind of went there naturally anyway. So like, we're still on the toxic side of the podcast. So what's something that's like a pet peeve of yours? Like you see it online or you see it in person, you like, bro, makes you want to like, it makes you cringe or something.
I guess confidence. Like you just have to have confidence.
So like insecurity like makes you mad?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make me mad. It's just like you need to work on yourself before you come to me. Because a guy has to like know what they want. And like that goes back to like the piss in the water. So you gotta go through the piss to know what you want, so you get to the clear water.
Okay, so what's something you do? Well, I guess you kind of answered that. You just so you don't like insecurity and you like confidence.
Yeah, I like confidence.
Okay.
I like confidence. It's key.
Yeah.
For sure.
For a lot of things.
For sure. That part.
Who's
next?
We'll go to you.
Me? Yeah. Okay, I'll say this. I don't like when people can't hold conversation, or at least like have a healthy debate, because I like to like have conversation and talk. Yeah. What I do like is people with agendas. I cannot, like, there was one guy I was talking to, and I remember I had all this stuff to do, because I do have a lot to do in my day, whether it's school or whatever. I always have something to do. And he was like, I called him and he picked up first ring, which is okay. He was like, yeah, I've been sitting by my phone waiting for you all day. I literally cut him off. I can't do that. Yeah. I can't do that. I need you to have something. I think that's what it is. I don't like when you don't have anything, and I like when you have something. And that's literally all up here.
Mindfulness.
That's it. Yeah. That's all it is. It's mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
For sure. What about you?
Young Miami's voice. I'm playing.
I was like...
But my pet peeve though, like, I personally, like, I can't stand somebody who's like swearing in every sentence. Like when I'm talking to you and then like you just curse. Like I don't know why that bothers me, but it just like,
it's kind of lack of self-control in a way.
Yeah.
You can't control your mouth. What else?
Yeah. So you don't know any other words.
Especially when they're in public and there's kids around.
I'll be feeling uncomfortable. Like I want to walk away and stuff like that. That's
the men like peace.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's true. That I don't like I could have conversation, but I don't like to I don't like to get into no drama. Like I don't like to draw too much attention to myself.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I like when people walk into the room and they don't have to announce, I'm here,
Yeah.
I'm loud.
Yeah.
They kind of walk in and everybody's like, oh snap, who is that?
Yeah.
They command it. They don't even got to say nothing. That's fire.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Nah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Did you say what you didn't like? You said
That's what I didn't like. What I do like, probably what I would say what I do like is what you just said. Like literally somebody that doesn't have to be loud, but they are loud. So it's like,
oh, for sure.
it's like, I feel like I have a strong spirit of discernment. So it's like when I see, like I could feel, like I could feel certain things and feel certain presences and people that walk in, and I gravitate towards them. Like, for example, when I met bro, like it was like we was talking the whole time. Like it was like I realized like this is a genuine dude. Like, and I tend to gravitate towards genuine people.
For sure. And that's a skill, bro. That's a gift, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of other stuff out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's interesting. I don't think I went. So I'll say what I don't like. Yeah, I don't like a person that, like, strives for attention, like, from people that don't care about them. You know what I mean? So, like, if you just want to be the show, or like it's okay to like be in the spotlight, I guess you could say, but like when you strive for it, like you need it from other people, that's just kind of unattractive to me. What I do like is a woman that's like can think for herself. You know what I'm saying? Because not gonna come at y'all, but a lot of women tend to be like followers of other women. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'd be like bad influence because it's like, this woman don't even got what you got. She's not even on your level when you're listening to her. You know, it's like, be able to filter stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, that's what's gonna set you. That's what's gonna get you farther in life. Is, you know.
I would like to add something I don't like is cockiness. Like, I don't care if you have all these.
What you mean by cocky though?
Yeah,
like I mean,
confident, cocky. What you?
No, I mean like confident, and cocky is different. I mean like. For example, someone who has a lot on their resume and they got a big head, like, oh, I got this, I got that, I got that. And they're too up there to help anybody else. Yeah. That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just as fast as you gain it, you could lose it.
Big
just like
egos.
that.
Letting stuff from your outside define you.
Like, treat everyone equally.
Exactly.
Who are you really?
Yeah.
Exactly.
When you cut yourself, we all bleed.
Right.
Yeah. Big fact. That you know what they say when you go on a date, how people treat the servers. That's a real thing. Though.
Yeah, that is. A real
Oh
thing.
my God, that's
real.
yeah.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
That's a turn off. If you treat the servers bad, even if they didn't serve you right, you should always give them something because that's their job.
Yeah.
That's how they feed their kids. But yeah, I get it. Like they have to like at least put in some work to get that tip. But you don't know what they're going through.
Here you go.
Gotta put some. I mean, you know, just be cordial. All you gotta do is care for real. Like
Yeah.
I've been a server before. It's like I got so many. You know, I went so much farther just because I just cared. Like I didn't do nothing special. It was just like, are you good? You okay? You straight?
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. When you don't do that, especially like my family, like we'll turn up in your restaurant, in your establishment. Like, nah, you gotta pay us some attention. We paying y'all. Y'all better, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get right. But yeah, one thing another kind of in the same world. What's something, because now that we are all here, like as women, what's something that you feel like men don't understand about y'all, per se?
Everything.
Like I can't get the secrets away now.
Everything.
I was actually.
Everything for real?
Yeah.
You just saying that, and you ready for that?
I think. I'm gonna let you finish. What were you
No, I'll let you go.
Okay, I think I was having a conversation with my Uber driver on the way over here. And one thing about women that I think men haven't gotten the hang of is a lot of times the way that we think.
Okay.
Men are very direct, and when you say things to them, say what you mean because they can't read your mind.
A, B, C, and D.
Very much. And women, we are emotion based.
Yeah, we are.
So we'll say one thing and expect you to understand, okay, I mean this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like me coming in the house and I'm like, God, I haven't eaten today.
He having flashbacks over there.
No, I'm smiling because
It's like
I'm smiling because like sometimes I could. Well, I'd say a lot of times I could tell what you want, but it's like Why you gotta play games? Tell us what you want.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yo,
it's one of those things,
tell you.
or it's like if you know me enough, we're expecting, and we forget because we naturally think emotion, based.
Yeah.
But it's like instead of just coming in the house and being like, "Dang, I haven't eaten today," because you're gonna be like, "Well, why didn't you eat when you were out?" That's what you meant. No, instead be like, "Hey, babe, I'm hungry. I want something to eat."
Yeah. See,
I feel like hormonal wise, y'all go through a lot more than we
Absolutely.
do. So it's like it's gonna be like this.
Yeah.
Like y'all gonna be on 10. So
the way you are on Tuesday is probably how you're gonna be next Tuesday. Yeah. But I think it's about balance. I think from both sides, because it's yin and yang. It's nothing like with women being more emotional. That is gonna come in handy in life a lot of times. Like that's a good thing. Same with being logic based though, and not emotions out of it. Because sometimes whether it's you in the fire or you just gotta think quick.
Yeah.
We don't got no time to talk about how we feel. We just gotta get stuff done. It's like I think if there was more understanding on both sides, it's like it would work better. Cause it's like okay, babe, I understand. Like okay, let me try to tend more to emotional
So you're
side.
saying
But I need.
You're saying understanding on both sides.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What don't we understand?
What don't women understand about
Yeah,
me?
talk about it.
ooh,
Y'all done? Y'all before hey.
ooh. I'm not even gonna speak on women, but me, I want somebody I could vent to too. Like express some emotion to. Like it's not weakness.
Yeah.
It's not weakness to
Yeah.
express emotion
Yeah.
as a man.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we need to let go. We need to release some stuff. See, he clapping because this is stuff we want to talk about, but men don't even talk about. So it's like when we do mention that weakness to the wrong person. I mean, not weakness. You see, when we do express that emotion to the wrong person, is looked at as weakness, or is looked at as soft, or is looked at as too emotional.
Yeah.
And that's what cuts us off. Just one time. All it takes is one time.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it. And then it trickles down. It's a trickle down effect. You wonder why my man has no emotions, or why he don't care, or this and that, or why he never talked to me.
Yeah.
He was hurt before.
Yeah.
Like he was hurt before, and that one time, that's it. It was wraps.
Do you think that men communicate their emotions differently than women do?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think men can naturally be a little bit more guarded, but when the guard comes down, it comes down, and it comes down like that.
Yeah.
Whereas it can come off a little.
I think that's why what leads to a lot of dudes that I'm not gonna go into race, but dudes that kill their whole family or that domestic violence stuff like that. A lot of that be like a lash out from like pent up. Don't feel like you can express yourself any other way. No one's listening to me. Only way I know is through physical force. So it's like, let me do that. Yeah. But to your point, I was just watching something the dude was saying though, like that really the only woman you can vent to is your mother, because your mother had you. You know what I'm saying? She don't love you because of like what you're doing or how you making her feel. It's like you're my child. You know what I mean? So it's like I hear what you're saying, but a lot of people feel like save it till you talk to her. But if you don't have her, who you gonna speak to? So I think it takes a real woman though, and y'all gotta be like this. Y'all gotta have been through some stuff for you to like be that vulnerable, because I feel like if you're too vulnerable too soon or too fast, men I hate it, but yeah, because it's like, how are you going to run what we got going on if you're over here, you know what I'm saying, teary-eyed, you know what I'm saying, no offense. So it's like, I think it's an interesting dichotomy to think about, you know what I'm saying. I don't know what the answer is, but you know what I'm saying, I just playing.
It's still an ongoing thing though.
For sure.
Like it's not something that's been solved, it's not something that, even to this day, if you see this debate on the Shade Room or something, there's still women out there that's gonna be like, oh no, I can't have no man that does that. You still gonna see that. That's the problem.
But are those the women you want though?
Of course not. But the fact it's
like
still
that.
there.
No, I hear what you're saying.
It's still there.
I hear women like that don't allow men to have emotion, feelings, and this new term of, it's not new, but this new thing of calling men sassy.
Yo,
sometimes it is funny though. Sometimes it is funny.
Sassy or soft.
Sometimes, but not when it comes to emotion. Like if it comes to like you got on a nice outfit, I'm like, oh, you sassy, blah, blah. Like joking, okay, whatever.
You know what's what? I'm gonna let you go. This is quick, but I know what's crazy is like Drake kind of made a whole career off of being like more like softer, but he's still single too at the same time. So
but he's not. Let me not get
look, he make good. What do you want to say? What you got something to say about Drake?
These niggas, Drake. The nigga that got bodied by Pusha T?
No.
Oh,
No.
he's not attracted to you?
No, he is.
Okay.
That's not what I'm saying at all. I don't think that
He's not ready.
I was just about to say, I don't think he's single because he can't get anybody.
Yeah, he don't want.
Maybe. Yeah.
He got that
Drake.
major glow up, and now he's like
Maybe.
on a high.
He living his life.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
he chilling on his yacht, his private jet.
Yeah.
that's true.
He can have anybody
Yeah,
he
lace
wants. bro.
fronts and all that.
Yeah.
His assistant deals with his problems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He don't gotta deal with them.
Right.
that's not why he's single.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, me, I'm thinking it's like he be trying to get in relationships and the girls just not be feeling it. Just because you famous?
Did you not see the Munch Girl?
Yeah, he just flew out Ice Spice.
But, I mean, she new to this. You know what I mean? She's like googly eyed and like, that's easy. I'm just keeping it a buck. Like, okay.
So you
let's
think
shorty,
he's
I'm Drake,
new to
blah, blah,
every
blah, blah, blah.
love? Every
No, I just think that he's good at making music. He's good at making money. But his personal skill, cause like even the thing when he took that girl, he took some dude's mom on a date and he like rented out the whole baseball park just for them to eat a dinner,
That's crazy.
and it was just like, it's like, I don't know.
That's crazy.
That's interesting to me.
Yeah, he's not single because he wants.
But it's like,
yeah,
me personally,
He has the money. He can do whatever he wants.
right?
Yeah.
But should you?
He should.
Did she deserve that?
who?
The girl.
Maybe
I don't know
maybe
who
she
you're talking
did
about,
something
though.
for him.
I'm
that was
like-
so bomb.
Am I lying? You know what I'm saying? Like
The mom that
you
went.
can't- Yeah.
I'm like,
He's like, I got something to say.
Like,
I'm like, are we talking about the mom that he rented the ballpark?
yeah, the woman.
Did she deserve that? Probably
You don't know that.
off rip. No, I'm gonna be honest.
First
like
date.
off rip. No.
But what if she did something for him? We don't
Because
know
keep
that.
it a buck.
We don't know her.
We don't know.
It's okay, like, you know, we're not showing out, but like trying to impress, I guess you could say, or like, you know, spending your money, you know, on your woman, or like trying to treat her, whatever, trying to wine and dine her, like, that's cool and all, but like, if a dude is doing that to you too early,
That's telling me you're trying to get married and you're trying to lock me down. If you rent out the whole ballpark for our first date
or two,
you're trying to lock me down.
right? Or two, it could be showing too, like, he's insecure, so it's like, she may not like me, so let me splurge, let me-
It can come off
let
like
me-
that too.
Yeah, because like, you got nothing else to offer, so it's
It
like,
can come
I
off
gotta,
like that, too.
that's my thing, is like, it's okay to
You're
have
trying to-
status.
I've been through that.
I have
many
too.
times where they try to show off.
Yes,
But I still
it's a
don't like
turn
you at
off.
the end of the day because your personality is not matching.
That's
you
a
know?
turn off.
You're just throwing money
think
at
about
me.
that.
for
You're trying to buy me.
Trying to buy you.
You trying to
Your
buy me.
I've had
object
somebody
now.
try to do
I
that.
wanna be
That
bought.
don't work.
That was good.
And that's the thing too,
Don't
with
work.
even like, I probably like, because Drake knows he's Drake, so it's like,
Yeah.
but if he knows that you know he's Drake, in the back of his mind, he's like, okay, this is just you feel me? This ain't, because she don't know me, she ain't tried to know me, she
She would have to be on the same level.
just
as
on
him.
board, yeah. Or just like,
Gotcha.
don't be too, like what Future say? Not too comfortable. It was another song. Act like you're used to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be like,
Surprised, shocked. over.
yeah, or just like,
I get it.
yeah, like don't be an object, I guess. you
I
could
get
say.
it.
Like, have a conversation with me. Let's take it to another level. So now maybe
Yeah.
this can be something more rather than us just.
It takes.
I just thought about something else though, too. All right, let's use an example of what's the name? What's the name of that place? I forgot.
Actors?
Ruth's Chris. That's an expensive restaurant, right? Ruth's Chris.
Yeah.
So let's use that as an example. Knowing you're Drake, what if you took her out to there and people were like, oh, he took her out to Ruth's Chris and he got all this money. He could have did this. You got to remember, he's being looked at by millions of people too.
Yeah. They'll be like, she took the other girl to da 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 da.
His standards. That's what I'm saying. It takes a certain kind of woman to be with him.
Yeah.
You would have to be on his level
Yeah.
and able to provide the same things that he's providing for you for yourself
'Cause-
to not be impressed.
Yeah.
That's why
that-
they try to give a Riri.
Then that would make that baseball
That's
thing
too
normal.
powerful.
That would make that normal.
That's too powerful.
That's too powerful.
That's a whole different conversation.
That's like,
Hey,
Whoa.
ASAP don't make Rihanna money. Let me.
But
You know
A$AP
what?
is
I don't
from-
know you,
A$AP
ASAP.
is
Let
from
me
New
not-
York.
let me not
I was
do
just
that.
about to say,
My
like,
bad, my bad.
well,
Rock.
nobody
My
made.
bad, Rock. But at the same time, though, that's dope though, because at the same, you know, it's more than that. If they are like compatible and they, you know what I'm saying, like it ain't always about what you got. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because you could lose it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember I was in a restaurant one time and I was just I was seeing it was an old woman. No, it was a barbershop. It was this older couple and she was like he was on a crane. He couldn't walk anymore, but she was walking him into the barbershop, sat him down, made sure he got in the seat, was comfortable, paid the dude with her cash. And it was just like, damn, it was like, that's, that's next level. Like, you having somebody that was like, take care of you when you not necessarily can, provide or do what you used to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so when you can find that, I feel like in life, like relationships with people, your family, like there's things that money can't buy that are more important. And I just think that our generation is being like brainwashed with a lot of this stuff. And it's like, it's okay to be ambitious, okay to get with yours. I feel like everybody has more than enough. Like with technology, we all are going to be leveling ourselves up. But at the same time, you got to keep things in priority. Like, what's important in life.
How do you guys feel?
Yeah, because I'm not I'm different.
Oh, okay.
About
Anyways, how do guys feel when you're approached by women and when women ask to take you out?
That's a good question.
How does that feel for a man?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Do you feel like,
They
oh wow,
smile
she want to take me out, or do you feel like emasculated?
Yeah.
If she approaches me,
Yeah, if she
that's
approaches
cool.
you and she like, I want to take you out, and she's
take
like,
me out.
I'm gonna pay for everything, come pick you up. Type,
She's just saying this off rip.
off rip.
Me personally, where it's cool and it's like flattering, but it's like,
What if she's fire? Like,
even if she's attractive, I feel like something's up because it's like you're a beautiful woman, you got stuff going on. Like, why are you feeling the need to, come up and?
But you don't know what's going behind her mind. Like, what if she really wants you? She don't want to miss this chance. Like most guys do. Or
Just make the initial. Trust me, we'll read the signs. Just make the initial, but don't. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pay for it. Because then, me personally, anyway, I'll be like, that's like. It's like in the back of your mind. It's a really feeling like emasculating thing. It's like
when I lived back home, like if that happened, it was like
somebody you didn't want to talk to.
It was like when that happened, it was like they was aggressive with it.
Okay.
That's New York girls.
Yeah.
That's New York.
But
That's different.
But when I moved down here, it started happening even more. But it wasn't aggressive. It was like you said, they are pretty. But again, I know this is Atlanta, so I think I'm being scammed all the time.
It's a guy.
I just think I'm being scammed all the time. Like you gonna set me up with
This
something
man
like
thought I
that.
was scamming him. He thought I was like a crazy person.
But like when it happens down here, it's like he said, it is flattering because it's like they were shooting their shots.
And hey, I'm all for a woman knowing what she wants. Like that's attractive to me. Like I love that actually. Like, but it's a way you got to go about it. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah.
And I also feel like they don't have the ratio down here is crazy.
The ratio of men to women.
And, yes.
Okay.
And
I hear that, but I don't necessarily see that.
bro,
I think that's a myth,
There's
bro.
a lot of
There's a lot of people. Yeah, there's a lot of folks.
are y'all serious?
I'm
Hit up
dancing.
10 clubs in one night. You'll see.
I mean, I don't want to go crazy, but
Because if that's the case, we shouldn't have to pay to get in the club
Yeah.
out here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it should be like, all right, we need more guys. It's like 30, like, but it ain't like
I don't
that.
think y'all understand what I'm saying though.
No,
What you saying?
There's a lot of guys
Yes.
too.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys too.
Yeah, this ain't
But
really. It's Atlanta.
like I said, the ratio is crazy.
There's a lot of girls too that
Yeah.
they're going side to side. They
It's
going
Atlanta.
crazy.
This place is just wild. Like it's just
It's a different world.
it's a different world for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
It's really
so-
different. Like, honestly, men and women combo won't even apply to a bunch of people because they're a they now. Or, like, they don't see themselves as a gender. you know?
Yeah, that's a whole new
Or
thing.
see any roles or anything, like, the way we see it.
Do y'all believe in gender roles? Because this is it. What does that mean to you?
I don't want to contradict myself because I did say that when it comes to the dynamic of men and women, a lot of times women want men that will out-masculate them. So that will bring out our femininity.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as gender roles, I feel like by saying I don't believe in them, I would be contradicting myself.
Okay. That's fair.
So, I mean, it's like, would I like for you to have these qualities? Yes. But if I one day want to, take myself somewhere or buy myself something, I should have the option to do so.
Yeah. Yeah.
You in agreement with her, basically?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
So this goes back to kind of what I said earlier. Like, I don't want to say I believe in gender roles, but regardless, as a man, there's certain things I'm gonna do. Like I'm a
There's certain things you're attracted to too.
Yeah,
You're not
like,
attracted to.
I'm gonna drive. Like I'm gonna take out the garbage. Something wrong with your car, I'm gonna go get it checked out.
Really
Like
don't want
there's certain
nobody,
stuff
really don't
like
want
that.
nobody driving him, bro.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I've had
I don't
people.
care.
I have this woman drove me before, but it just feels weird to me. Like I feel like I don't know. It's
Passenger
just
princess.
like yeah, like
He wants that
Yeah.
passenger princess.
Right.
it's like I'm just sitting in the passenger seat, and even when I know I got my own car and I'm in her car, we pull up to a light. The guy driving that car, driving his girl, he look at me, I'm looking at him, I'm like,
Right. That's funny.
yo, it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, there's certain things I want to do though, like,
Yeah,
I
I think
just
the
goes
difference
without
is
saying.
that some people don't care what other people think.
yeah.
And
There you go.
everyone,
That part.
I think everyone shouldn't care about what other people think because they don't pay your bills, they don't wipe your ass, like,
Yeah.
And
none
they're
of
not
that.
in your relationship.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on behind the closed doors.
Yeah.
And
How do you?
I be thinking that too, but it's just like, you know,
It take though for me. It take not an elevator, but it take like a. I guess you could say mature. Even though I don't like the word mature.
A journey.
Yeah, it's just like you gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah. For you to like even think like that, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's not the norm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of the things we even talked about, you know, aren't gonna. I'm not gonna say not relate, but like everybody don't think. You know.
I mean, there's 8 billion people in the world. Somebody gonna relate.
Yeah.
Somebody
With that,
gonna relate.
this question might make y'all mad, but we're gonna see. There's 8 billion people in the world, right? So like
Yeah.
God created a lot of people.
Yeah.
So the question is like, since He created so many people, like, is there a reason? Like, are we like meeting people, whatever the case may be? It's like there's a lot of people in this world. So it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
how do y'all feel about whether it's open relationships, polygyny? What's the other one? I think I'm only two.
Monogamy, polygamy, open relationships, and
Yeah, there's another one, but I can't think of it.
sister wife type stuff, and
I think that's polygyny still.
all that.
Yeah, how do y'all
Is
feel
it
about
polygyny
those?
or
Polygamy?
Polygamy.
polygamy, polyamor,
The P word.
poly?
it's just a lot
other
of
P
there's
word.
just a whole lot of shapes going on at this point.
Push your P.
Right, push your feet.
Push your T. For real.
How do we feel? I'll let you start.
Wait, what was the question?
How do you feel about like open relationships, like someone else?
Monogamy or all that stuff.
Open relationships.
Oh snap!
You have a
The
preference?
So my sister the other day, she was saying like,
Your sister wife or your sister?
my sister, my real sister.
Not
She was-
sister wife.
Yeah.
Yo, I was like, what?
She was like, how am I gonna get married when there's so many good looking people out here, so many great minds out here? Like, how am I gonna just stick to one person? And I was like, you know what, me too. How am I gonna just stick to one person? There's so many people out there, so, and like, different people can bring different sides of you out.
Yeah.
And like, I just feel like you have to explore them all.
Okay.
And whichever one you like the most, you stick to it. If you have something really good, stick to it.
So how do you feel about open relationships?
I think open relationships are great. If you
Have you
want
ever
to
been
do
in
it,
one?
you should do it. I've never
For yourself.
been in one. Well, I've been in a situationship.
Okay.
Okay.
Been in a lot of those.
Like an open relationship without the title?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's fine. It's part of the journey.
For sure.
I
Mark
get
it off the
that.
list.
Yeah.
Okay.
She don't like open relationships.
Here's my thing. I feel like as far as a relationship goes, if I'm with a person, then I'm with that person.
Yeah.
Now there are ways, because there are 8 billion people in the world, there's a lot of good looking people. I feel like there are ways that you can compromise something, right? I'm gonna keep it.
You can take it there if you want.
Okay, so let's really get into it.
Yeah, you can take it there.
I think that there are ways that you can compromise something to where it's like, okay, if you want to bring another person in, we can bring another person in. But they're going to serve their purpose and
That's it.
that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Boom. They got to go.
It has to be mutuality.
And it has to be mutual,
Yeah.
for sure.
What if it doesn't work out that way? Like, what if he accidentally gets her pregnant?
Yeah.
You know, stuff
So
like
that's
that.
why the girl normally,
should know what they're signing
she
up
should
for.
know what she's signing up for,
Okay.
because that's a big thing. Because once a man gets a taste of that,
Yeah.
other,
They might really
you think
like
it's cap? You think it's cap?
I don't know. I
No,
think,
no,
I
no.
don't know.
I think
I've
you're
seen
cap by
many
thinking it's cap.
relationships.
Yeah.
No, I've heard that, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's
I
one
seen
of those
one on
things where you
TikTok.
can look. You can make a compromise.
Everybody different though. That's the thing though. I be thinking different. So
Nah,
I
my
can't.
thing
I
is,
can't.
I can't do the multiple, like, I'm committed to you and you, because if I'm arguing with two people, first off, I'm not arguing. That's number one. But second, if I'm arguing with more than one person, I'm cutting everybody off. My whole phone will get turned off.
My piece real quick. Let me see my piece. I didn't answer the question.
Yeah, go ahead.
It'll be real quick, but
We'll try to get done by
I'm sorry. I gotta have the traditional. Like I wanna be married to one person, children, house. I want that. I just want the traditional. But having more than one person, that's expensive. Why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Yeah.
Like too much.
You saying they not, if you with somebody that ain't making no money, if y'all just pick up a straggler,
Oh my god.
I guess it's just the way I think. Like
for sure.
Everything goes down to like I said, like
I don't think there's a right way, bro.
I grew up in a household like my parents still together. You know, I'm used to my dad like providing. You know, paying for stuff. You know, he's cool with that. Like so that's how I'm like okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because you see it works.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
For some people, you got to be really good friends with the person you're with, though. Y'all really got to be good friends.
That's
Yeah.
Like, if y'all not good friends, it's not going to work.
That is a fact. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. Men have to, I guess it's both, but you have to like each other.
Yeah.
As much as there's love, you got to like each other genuinely.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Enjoy people's time.
Yeah.
I don't mean there's not going to be ups and downs and things of that nature, but yeah.
Because you can love someone, but you don't necessarily have to like them.
I don't really have too many female friends, though. If any, I don't think.
That's a red flag.
I got family. I got sisters and cousins though. Like I mean, like that's who I be on the phone with. If anything, I'll talk to my big sis and or I'm talking to my bros. You know what I mean? Which even then, I don't really have because people don't be on the same mindset. So it's like I don't like to waste time.
I'm gonna talk about that off camera.
That struck a nerve.
I gotta talk about some off camera.
I'm not gonna scapegoat and I answer the question, so I'll answer it. For me, I think I'm all about happiness. So like for me, whatever that is for you, I feel like that's what you should do. You know what I'm saying? And that may or may not change depending on like where you're at mentally at a certain point in life. But that's what you should be going for. You shouldn't be going for what you think people should make you do or what this person wants you to do. It has to make you genuinely happy. And the person you're in a situation with or the relationship with has to be what they want as well. And I think as long as you got those key factors, I think you'll be fine. Whether it's you and 2-3 wives or just you and her or y'all have y'all fun every now and then with somebody else, whatever makes you happy, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I don't know necessarily what that is yet, but as long as I'm happy in the future, that's all I care about.
Yeah,
you know?
I love
so
that.
Like,
Yeah.
Let me see. Is there anything else?
I love you want to spice it up.
Yeah, I kind of do want to too. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got the blue light.
I want to shake it up. I mean, we can get into that if that's what
after your question.
Okay. I was going to say, do you think that, and this is for girls, and this is for guys as well, do you think that the opposite sex, where we are right now in our life, or even the people you've encountered, they really know how to please the other person and really listen to that?
I'm going to say no.
You have to like listen to the other person. You gotta learn the other person in order to know what to give them. Yeah. You can't just give. You gotta know what to
And I'm talking about in the bed.
Right. Yeah, we're not talking about bringing flowers.
No.
I'm going to say this. One, I'm going to say I don't think most men know how to please a woman or care.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they're going to be good no matter what.
Yeah.
And then two, I think even with women, like a lot of women, all they focus on is just looking the part, but they don't necessarily develop skills. So it's like they think they just got to be there. And it's like, no, it'd be nice if you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did some research or whatever you need to do. You know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's a lot of girls that, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean. If you know what I'm saying. Like they just.
I feel a princess.
I guess you
the princess.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you like it when a girl initiates?
Oh yeah, like for
yes.
Sure. Yeah, look, yes, definitely.
See, how about like I feel like a girl's confidence goes down when they initiate and
then it's shot down.
Kind of rejected.
Yeah.
So your confidence goes down and you never want to do it again.
Right. For sure.
I'm trying to think.
I never rejected.
I'm trying to think who would be like. Who is this guy? You know what I'm saying?
No.
I think though there's a natural fear.
I mean, yeah.
Harry's.
Okay. He could join the. He should join
I'm
the
saying
quick.
that I'm that guy.
Oh, to reject?
Yeah, I'm reject.
Okay. See now.
Why?
For a lot of different reasons. Vibe might have been one. You know,
Okay.
I just didn't feel because I'm big on chemistry.
Okay.
So if I don't feel that sexual chemistry with you, then I'm not gonna allow you to make that pass on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't feel like it's gonna be as explosive as I want it to be.
For sure.
I don't want to give my energy to
Good
anybody.
point.
Right.
See now,
Okay,
Smart guy.
that's valid. I
Yeah, that's
thought we
valid.
was talking about like if we was in a
That's what I'm
relationship.
saying. I was just gonna say the same thing. I'm talking about somebody you already been there.
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
I'm not talking about a new person.
I'm,
Yeah.
Well, I don't just nah.
Yeah, no, I done
No.
rejected a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Quality over.
I've done that
Quality
too. Like
over
if
quantity.
I'm not feeling it, like
at that moment,
yeah,
yeah.
like it's that moment. Like maybe the energy was off. Like I said, like,
Yeah, it's probably like
something
3% for
I'm
me.
just not feeling it. I let you know like a little bit. I appreciate it, but I'm just not feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tell the people who you are because they can't see you.
Oh man, nah, y'all can edit that out. I'm mad at all. Y'all can edit it out.
Nah, the voice has to have a name.
Yes.
But yeah, man, I would say yeah. If it's me and you and like it's gonna be unless like I just came home from working or like I done
Yeah.
saved the world or something and I
Yeah.
don't got no more energy.
Yeah.
But besides that, I'm ready to go.
Right.
For real, for real.
Men are always ready to go. How about that?
Oh,
Look,
No,
gosh.
I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna say your upbringing because it ain't got nothing to do with you. and
Not
shit,
at all.
But like where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Like that was we were very like pleasers, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I want to show out, you know what I'm saying? I want to leave an imprint. I don't want to just experience it because especially once you start becoming selective, like so you're not even messing with a lot of people, if anybody. So if you actually get to that point, like you want it to be amazing. You want it to be like the best thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it is far and in between. So it's like, but if you just out here reckless, I mean like most like a lot of dudes and
Yeah.
you don't care, I guess. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
this stigma. Now tell me if it's a lie, the guys. There is this stigma that if the first time you have sex with a girl and she is like 10 out of 10, doing everything right, whatever, then it's kind of like a turn on. Because like
it's a what?
some,
Turn on, you said.
It's like, where'd you learn that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's a stigma and I want to know if that's a real thing because that's kind of some BS to me.
Yeah,
But
that's BS too.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
could be with someone for like
I've-
3 years and like have that experience, but it's not because you were with different men.
Yeah.
It's because you were in a long
Yeah.
relationship.
Well, also too, like she may not do that for everybody. You know what I mean? So it's like she could just really mess with you. Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all chemistry could be up. So it's like
Yeah.
I'm finna go crazy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And vice versa. Because too, there's been a girl like in the past, like if I don't care about you or anything, I'm probably not gonna like
no.
put a bunch of effort
Yeah.
into everything.
Yeah.
There ain't gonna be no scenery. There ain't gonna be no cameras.
Yeah.
Like it's just gonna be what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I try not to ever have. I don't try to limit those type of experiences because that's just a waste of time. Like if it ain't fun and if it ain't good, like what are
Draining.
you doing?
Draining.
Yeah.
That part. But yeah, so I think I answered the question.
No.
No?
Well, I mean, you did.
About pleasing others?
Yeah, you absolutely did it.
Yeah.
But it was there was a part 2 question where you said the difference in threesomes between
Oh yeah, that's easy though. So this will be one of the last questions because we do gotta
Yeah,
wrap it up.
yeah.
I guess there's a double standard when it comes to what a threesome is.
Yes.
I personally feel like a threesome is 2 women and 1 man.
Okay.
The reason being is because when you oh God.
Yeah, get into it.
I gotta say this.
This
Like,
is- this
it
is
take a different
honestly
type
like
of
a
dude.
big
I guess it takes a different type of
Yeah.
guy. It takes a different type of guy to want to like have another guy in the room or
Yeah.
around anywhere. And it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. It's not the same to me. Like, not
That's
that
too
I
much sausage.
way too much.
I
One
say-
too many.
I don't think
One too many.
like I heard of stuff like that happening in like fraternities and stuff like that. I honestly can't have my homeboy that close. I can't.
That's it.
That's just my opinion. I don't know.
One thing too I want to say, because this is something I was on my mind, like for the women out there, and I'm gonna let y'all answer, so don't think I'm just gonna say it because
Okay,
it
I
came
was
out.
like,
Women out there though that like when you with somebody or say y'all just talking, but like say he's a cheater or say I'm getting these other girls and and you happen to find out or whatever the case may be. But when the girls that be like, oh well, I'm finna go do it too, or I'm finna go do that. I just want y'all to know it don't look the same. Like you can go do that, like it's cool. Go have your fun, or go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But in in my eyes, I'm not gonna say most men because I can't speak to them, even though most men I talk to would agree. It's like when they do that, it's like you just devaluing yourself. You're just out there letting everybody open up the treasure box, and it's like cool. Now when a dude does it, it may not be fair, but he's unlocking because a dude has to have game, or you have to have something to offer to get with a woman physically. Am I right or wrong? Does he?
Yeah.
He can't just be a guy.
Oh my God.
I know
A girl could walk out the building right now, raise her hand, and 20 dudes would appear. So it isn't. When I say it's not valuable, saying that's what I mean when I say it's not valuable. It's like, okay, you can do that. You can do that tomorrow.
Men are a treasure box.
You said what?
Men are a treasure box.
Sexually, most of the time I would say no.
Yeah.
Men don't care. They just men will sleep with a dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and I feel like that is
common.
devaluing yourself.
I would agree.
How are you walking around with community dingling?
Yeah.
Trying to tell me how to respect myself.
Y'all heard what I said earlier?
That's-
Quality over quantity. That is not me.
Okay, but it's like you don't gotta be outside to really be outside. A girl could have 3 bodies and a guy will say that's too much.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
And that's corny.
Yeah, that's lame.
That's childish. And that's
we're
the
grown,
big.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And a lot of people don't think like that.
Mm-mm.
Honestly, it doesn't matter how many bodies you got. I don't even count because
It's
why
like-
should I do that? It's gonna make me feel bad.
Yeah.
You know, like because other people would think it's bad.
That was the point. You hear what she said though. She said it make her feel bad.
Because of the stigma that's out. So
Yeah.
men get to be whores? Is that what it is?
But
Sluts?
when you're thinking just to yourself, it makes you feel bad, or is it like
No,
what
not
people don't
because
think?
of me. It's
Okay.
like what other people would think.
That's what I'm
So,
saying. Like when a dude thinks, he's like,
like
oh my god.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. For the
I-
record, I'm just it's what it is. You know what I mean?
I've worked in the medical field for a while, so
Oh, he bringing.
I understand that.
Snap.
I understand that a lot of
Right.
people don't understand the science either.
that
like,
part too.
Like if it's loose, that don't mean because she got ran through a bunch of times she comfortable. That's what that means,
I read a lot of posts
I
like
don't know if
that.
I can agree with you on that.
No,
bro.
no.
Bro, I'm
Yeah,
telling
go
you.
educate yourself.
But that's what he said it. I'm like, what?
No, you gotta educate yourself.
I may have said it
Loose.
I may have said it in a weird way, but if you research it, bro,
Yeah, she gonna open up to you. I see. I hear what you're saying, but like, I was like,
Nah, she might just really like you though, bro. Like some people feel like it's like walls or whatever the case may be, but I've never had that problem. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's more so how much she cares about you that makes her feel the way that, you know, when you're inside. You see what I'm saying? It's not like she just got a train ran on her.
Yeah.
I feel like
she
you
had
have
babies. Like,
Yeah, you can read the
and
vibe though.
also
Women, like,
women are
what type of
different
girl you talking
too.
to.
They're not all the same.
At all.
Women are different.
Yeah.
For
You
sure.
know your hole actually like closes up as like a protection mechanism because they're not comfortable.
Wow.
There you go. Y'all didn't.
And you never had that?
Really? That's you.
Because they're
That's,
not comfortable.
But
So it opens up
Mm.
and they are comfortable.
also, I will say this: there's muscles there too. So
but I mean,
it-
if we being 100, though, we all know everything starts a certain way and then it gets different. Like from when y'all first start to like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
but
Like, it's gonna be like, damn, the
Foreplay is
room.
necessary.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that part.
can you say that
We're
again?
gonna have to
Foreplay
have
is
we're gonna have to have a I guess you could say X-rated a night shift
Night
version
shift.
of the episode.
A night
Explicit.
Yeah.
Fun.
We definitely got deep though. Like we got to, some solutions. So we helping everybody out there that's trying to like have more success with their love life, their relationships, just their personal life. You know what I mean? Their own self development. But is there anything else anybody wants to say before we
Do what makes you happy.
Absolutely.
that part?
Do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Fuck everyone.
Yeah. I like what she said. I like what she said.
Oh my soul, John.
We said it all. I
Yeah.
had fun.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
fun. This is
I didn't
great.
even know we was here for this
This was fun.
long.
I wanna
Like
do
I had
more
fun.
No, it kind of flew,
Yeah.
flew by.
Invite me to the next one, bro.
I'm enjoying having y'all here for real.
Yeah, this was fun.
And yeah, so with that being said, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. I'd like to thank all my guests, Ayesha, John, Siren. Make sure y'all follow him on Instagram. Y'all want to plug y'all socials?
Oh, for sure. I'll start. You can find me everywhere at Serenjoy Music, SERRINJOY MUSIC. That's on all platforms.
Johnny Bravo. Not Bravo, but Bravo. JONNYBRUHVO. Simple. So.
Okay, I'm gonna say mine again if you didn't get it the first time. It's AYESA.XO on Instagram.
That part. And we out of here.
Hey.